Sallu ala al-Habib sallallahu ta'ala ala Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam. I'd just like to congratulate all of our viewers, mashallah, that Dawat-e-islami has been in existence for only 41 years. And in these 41 years, Dawat-e-islami has achieved so much. And I'd just like to take this opportunity of congratulating all of our viewers on Madani Channel, all of our people around the world that are working hard for the cause of Dawat-e-islami, and especially our Shura, and especially our Amir Sunnah. And if it was not for him, then without a doubt, we would not be here today, and this Madani Channel would not be here today as well. But I just want to take this opportunity to let our viewers know the activities that are taking place here in the UK. Alhamdulillah, here in the UK has been split up according to the government structure, and we have 9 regions in the UK. We have the London, the East region, South East, South West, East Midlands, West Midlands. We have North West, Yorkshire, North East. These are the regions of England. Then we have the countries Wales, Northern Ireland, Scotland, and Southern Ireland, and these have been left at country level as well. And within each of these regions we have many buildings of Fazana Medina and other buildings as such. If I was to try and remember them, if we start from the south, then in South End on Sea we have a Fazana Medina there. In London we have a Fazana Medina in Stratford. We have several buildings in London, including Slough, Hounslow, and a few other buildings as well. Coming further north, we have buildings in Luton where we have a Jamatul Medina as well, and we'll come to that a little bit later on. We also have buildings in Bristol on the south or west. Then coming up, we come into the West Midlands area, and we have many buildings in Birmingham itself. Mainly our special central building in Birmingham is our Fazana Medina in Stetchford, which also has a residential Jamatul Medina as well. In the surrounding areas of Birmingham, we have Telfords and other Walsall and other areas as well, where we have our establishments and buildings there as well. In East Midlands, we have buildings in Leicester, Nottingham and Derby as well. You move up further north, and then when we come to Yorkshire, we have buildings in Sheffield, in Rotherham, in Huddersfield, in Dewsbury, in Bradford, in Leeds, in Keighley, in Leeds, where we are creating a purpose-built masjid. Further up north in the northeast, we're just in the process of buying a building in Stockton as well. Coming over to the northwest, we have buildings in Manchester, Rochdale, Oldham, Bury, Bolton. Further a little bit north into Lancashire now, we have buildings in Blackburn, 2 buildings in Preston, buildings in Darwin, in Accrington, and alhamdulillah many buildings more as well. Then going further up north, we come up to Scotland, and within Glasgow we have 3 buildings and around these buildings as well. And all of these buildings, they are either Fazana Medinas, or they are Madrasatul Medinas, or they are Jamatul Medinas, or they are Darul Medinas as well. And here in Bradford, in the Bradford studios here, we have the 6.9 acre site. And on this particular site, we have the head office, we have the Jamatul Medina, Madrasatul Medina, the Madani Channel studios, and many other facilities as well. And I'd just like to take this opportunity as well to let our viewers know the activities across the whole of the UK. If we look at Madrasatul Medina, Madrasatul Medina is the traditional after-school masjid education system where children are taught the Qaida and the Nazra to read the Quran with the correct pronunciation. Here in the UK, we have 76 madrasas in total, 44 for the boys and 32 for the girls. As far as students are concerned, we have 3,179 boys in our Madrasatul Medina and 1,961 girls in our Madrasatul Medina, giving a total of 5,158 children, which is currently being taught in our Madrasatul Medina. And there are a waiting list, people are waiting to join our madrasas. How many have actually completed the Nazra? In the boys, we have more than 2,003 boys have completed the Nazra. Girls, 779 have completed the Nazra, are giving us a total of 2,782 children. We also have Hifz being run here in the UK, and 82 boys have completed the Hifz in the UK as well. When we look at the staff for our Madrasatul Medina, then we have 184 brothers that are teaching, and we have 129 female teachers in our Madrasatul Medina, giving us a grand total of 313 staff just in our Madrasatul Medina here in the UK. When it comes to Qaida pass, we've nearly got 2,000 children that have passed the Qaida as well. And that is the Madrasatul Medina network across the UK. If we look at our Jamatul Medina, and Jamatul Medina is that institute where the English-speaking scholars of the future are created. And here in the UK, we have many jamias for both the brothers and the sisters, full-time and part-time. Currently, there are 19 Jamatul Medinas in the UK with a total staff of 64. We have a total students of 744 students in the UK at the moment, and a total of 59 classes is taking place. And alhamdulillah, since our first batch of graduates in 2017, we have a total of 64 graduates that have graduated from our Jamatul Madina, not including this year's inshallah, which the figure will be released very, very soon. So this is your Jamatul Madina here in the UK as well. We also have our Darul Madina. Our Darul Madina is the schooling system here in the UK, which follows the national curriculum. We have 9 nurseries in the UK that are currently open. We have another 2 in the pipeline, and we have 2 primary schools that are also open as well. There are in the pipeline, other buildings have been selected, and hopefully in the coming years, approximately 12 Darul Madinas will open every year. So this is just a brief highlight of just some of the works that is taking place, our buildings and institutes. Alongside this, there are many, all of our centres have the Ijtimars, the sisters have the weekly gatherings as well. Courses are taking place, work is taking place in the colleges, in the universities, in the jails. Online courses are taking place for, especially during the COVID, we realised there were a lot of people that couldn't avail our activities. And during the COVID period, we produced, all of our services went online. And since we come back to face-to-face activities, then there are many people across the country, far in the field, that still are availing our online facilities. So this is just a brief glimpse of Dawat-e-islami here in the UK. And alhamdulillah, we have Madani Channel studios here as well. We have studios here in Bradford, in Birmingham, and in London. One thing I failed to mention was our Jamatul Madina residential. For the sisters it is non-residential, and for the brothers it is a residential. We have residential places in London, Luton, Birmingham, and in Bradford as well. And like I said, there are 16 institutes up and down the country. Again, I'd like to take this opportunity that in this coming week, Jamatul Madina is taking the new students in. So if there's any students that are watching this, then I request you to please join Jamatul Madina. Once again, I'd like to congratulate all of our viewers, all of the people, all of the brothers, all the sisters that work tirelessly for Dawat-e-islami, especially our senior brothers and senior sisters, especially our Shura, and especially Amir Sunnah. Without his guidance, without his support, without his love, without the hard work that Amir Sunnah has done for over 41 years, and then all of these things that I just mentioned now, none of these things would have been possible. We all owe it to Amir Sunnah to continue to work on this mission that Amir Sunnah has given to myself, to yourself, and all the peoples associated with Dawat-e-islami. I will strive to rectify myself and rectify the people of the whole world. Insha'Allah Azza wa Jalla.
It's Dawat-e-islami. It's a right to rectify the people. It's all over the world. It's spreading the fragrance of the love of the Prophet. It's all